Hey guys, and welcome to the next installment of my Agrarian Skies Let's Play series. As you can see, I've made quite a few changes to my lava setup here. The first thing I did was I replaced the portable tank with a 4 high open blocks tank. Now the way these tanks work is they're kind of like portable tanks stacked on top of each other, but you can also put them side by side. So if I remove this guy here, where'd he go? And I stick him, like let's say right here. The lava will flow into the side there and it will form this kind of, I guess, slightly R-shaped tank. Okay, but let's put this back on top. And as you can see, the lava is still in that tank. And I can take this guy and I can throw him right back on top and the lava flows down. Now, I've also went and I added quite a few more crucibles. So we have a total of 8 right now. I removed the autonomous activator that was feeding cobblestone into this crucible, and instead I just made an igneous extruder to make cobblestone for these guys, and it loads it in using item ducts from thermal expansion directly into the top. You have to load it through the top. If you try to put the item duct to the side or back, it won't work. It has to be on the opening on the top. Okay, and so the lava goes out of here and it flows into the tank. Now underneath, because I have to come down here because you can't see it from the other side, I have the lava pumping out of the bottom of the tank and into my smeltery. So my smeltery now has an infinite source of lava flowing into it. So that is nice. I'm just gonna go like this for decorative purposes. But there we go. That looks a little more realistic. Okay. And I set up an aqueous accumulator here to feed another igneous extruder that I have set up upstairs with water. And that igneous extruder is set to produce obsidian. Now, one cool thing about this is you might think, okay, well if the igneous extruder is taken from this tank, then maybe this tank will completely run out of lava and you won't have lava for your smeltery. However, the way I have this set up is the igneous extruder will only take from this level here and up, because this guy is only attached to this tank. So it won't pull anything below here. So lava will always be prioritized first for the seared tank as storage in here, and then it will go to the igneous extruder. So let's turn this thing on. Okay, so it's inputting from the top and sides. We just need some power over here. And for that, we can use a pneumatic servo. These are more expensive than redstone torches in terms of metal ingots and glass, but they require the same amount of redstone to make. So I'm just going to use one of those. Oops. Okay, and right click here, and then we can turn the redstone signal on low and it will automatically start pumping out into this guy. And this level decrease should stop once it passes the bottom of this tank. I'm not sure which will go faster. Igneous extruder producing obsidian or these guys producing lava. I have a feeling it will be the igneous extruder though, but we'll see. Yeah, it's slowly going down. Will it get back up to 5,000? Nope. Okay. But we're about even, which is nice. So we can almost produce infinite obsidian with this guy non-stop. Okay. Well, now that we have a very good obsidian production line going, and a lava production too, it's time to work on the power setup. Before I was talking about doing an MFR tree farm over here, and MFR tree farms are the most efficient, but I kind of have a thing for the forestry tree farms, and I'd really like to do some cool tree breeding with them. So I'm gonna spend some time to tear this down and make a layout for a forestry tree farm instead. They're more set up, but they work very well with the forestry trees. Yeah, so we'll do that. And additionally, another plan that I have is that you see this massive area I've made here. I want to make over here an artificial lake, and a town with testificates. So you can get the villagers by doing a very simple recipe. All you need is emeralds, but you're going to need quite a bit. So you're going to need 8 emeralds and I think an egg, and with that you can make a villager. Now to get the eggs you need chickens, and chickens are pretty simple to make too. I should have some arrows kicking around. Okay, so you take the arrows, combine them in a grid like this, and you'll get a chicken spawner. So we could throw down a chicken if we like to, and I think I'm going to put him in here and just build a little gate there to keep him in. Hopefully he won't just drown in the water. But we have a lot more arrows upstairs by our monster spawner, so that should be fine. Let's see. What's the recipe for the gate? Most of Jade's packs use the Fancy Fences mod, so the recipes for some of these things are a little different. I don't know if that's in place. Fence gate. Let's see. Oh no, okay, so it seems all the fences are the same. So there is no Fancy Fences mod. I hope not. I actually really dislike that mod because the fences in it are very buggy. And I'm thinking of almost just removing it from my Magic Farm Let's Play series and replacing all the fences down. They cause this weird behavior in the animals where they just kind of bounce around all the time. Okay, he's not going to be able to squeeze through. Well, let's make a chicken. Nice. And eventually we'll get some eggs from this guy. Okay, but for now I'm going to clear out this area for the tree farm. Let's not get too sidetracked with villagers at the moment. Oh, I just came in quickly to point out that it worked well. This tank will only output to the biggest extruder. This guy here won't. So as you can see, the lava is now somewhat limited, and so is the production of obsidian, but this is better than running out of lava for our seed tank. Okay guys, I've laid out the plot for what I'll be doing. I decided I'm going to start with an MFR farm first because I need to get my dirt production up before I can begin with a forestry tree farm. But anyways, I've laid out the area for the MFR farm here. It's a 19 by 19. And the forestry tree farm I've laid out here, and it's going to be a 3 by 5. Now one issue with forestry tree farms on a map such as this is that the central kind of farm controller area needs to be where you have all the farm blocks needs to be 4 high. It can be at any level to the farm though, as long as the farm blocks itself are intersecting it. Now the issue of this is if I make it higher here, then I can get cables to it, but the cables will be interfering with the growth of trees unless I put them way up in there and bring them down, and I don't want to do that. So the ideal situation is to put these blocks going down into the ground. Now that's lower than any level I have, so I gotta make some platform to go out to get that low. And there's 2 ways to get lower on the Skyblocks map. You can use water to go down, or you can use a piston setup. And I think I'm gonna go with a piston setup and see if I can lower some blocks down. And then I'll build ladders on the blocks. So put a piston here, like so, and rotate it so it's facing down. Okay, and now if we can put a blocks under the piston, it should start pushing these guys down. Let's see what happens if there's a ladder on one of these. I have a feeling it'll just pop the ladder off, but I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, the ladder just falls off, but it does move the 2 blocks. So we'll just do this for a little while. Oh, so like shift. Don't want to do that. And there we go. We can lower this down. Okay, and as you see now we have a column going down, but we can covered with ladders and safely go down. I can actually go down these ladders if I'm very careful. Just pressing shift, it stops you on the ladder. And I can continue putting ladders down. This is easier than working with water, even though you do follow faster. Okay, so one more, come on. One more ladder, and then cobblestone landing. Oh! I need that lower. Come on. Come on, cobblestone. There we go. Now we have a safe way down. Okay, well I'm going to work on this platform going out. I should probably put a torch there. And I'll be back. Actually, you know what? I can delay this platform for a bit. Let's work on the MFR stuff right now. So, for the MFR setup, we're going to need a harvester and a planter. And for the harvester, we need plastic sheets, an Invar axe, machine frame, redstone receptacles, and shears. So that's easy. And I believe the planter has some similar components. Yep, so we need more plastic sheets, machine frame, redstone reception coils. So I'm gonna go make those 2 items and we can go set it up when I'm done. Okay, so I have the basic machines produced now, so we can go about starting to get this set up. So this thing is 19 by 19, so we're gonna want to put it in the center. So that'll be 9 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is where our planter should go. Hopefully it goes in right side up. I think it only has one way a planter can face. So yeah, automatically right side up. And let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's one bigger than it should be, not to mention 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's okay. Did I do something wrong? 9 plus 9 plus 1, so it should be yeah, 19 by 19. Well, that's okay. We can deal with that later. 20 by 20 on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. Hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it should be there. So now it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, no, it's okay. It's alright. I was just counting wrong, and I was counting the 9th, but I want to place the 10th. Now, we're not going to break this right here, because the chances it's going to fall down and disappear. So we'll come back for that later. I've started to build a passage under this level here, so we can set it up there. Okay, and then the harvester will just be right here. Awesome. So now about getting these guys wired up. So let's head down to where I've been working on the passage, and we want to branch off at Z position 1503. See, and I also made it protected, and that platform right there is for the multi-farm, but we're going to branch off right here to go to the center for the MFR farm. a little farther. Okay. And that should do it. We're one past, yeah. So let's thicken this walkway. And then retrieve this guy. Okay, we can break this. And this guy. Oops, yeah, we don't want any skeletons spawning down here while we're doing this. That would not be good. The no guy should be able to spawn anywhere in visible range. These are all half slabs. But anyways, I'll be back here in a day so we can see a little better. Okay, so I've repositioned the planter and secured this area. We can't walk off here accidentally. And let's go get the harvester. Well, I'll make a hole for it. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It should be right above this block. Right above that block. There we go. Okay, and we're probably going to need a second area. Okay. Now both of these machines are going to require some power. So that's going to need this guy, power and items. So this guy's going to need another spot there. Let's hook up power first. And I'm really... Oh, okay, this is hard. I have to jump and then press shift and click it in. Cool. So I'm going to have to build a separate little power setup really close to here because I don't have enough redstone to make enough leadstone energy conduits to build a power setup anywhere else. So all the machines are going to be temporarily just up in this area for now, and then later I'll move things over here. Okay, gonna need some item duct, and this is not going to be enough. So let's go make some more. And now we can mostly work on the surface. Well, soon enough at least. So I'll be right back with item duct. Okay, so I'm back and we can get the item duct part going right now. I'm gonna actually run it right beside this cable. There we go. And yeah, that's mostly everything I have to do down here. So let's head back up to the main level. And we can configure this thing and set up a loop to transmit power. Okay, well, I'm going to need to get some dirt at some point to cover these guys, but not the biggest deal because I can't fall through at the moment. So, okay, so we're going to need some power generation over here. So I'm going to go and grab at least one of these steam guys. Do I have a wrench? Yeah, okay, that'll be a little quicker. Okay. And I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to move this whole setup over there. That will be a much better way of doing this. This is not where I want all the powered machines being anyways. Back here I'm going to set up tanks of melted liquid from this furnace. Okay. So for the quick setup here, we'll do, how should we do this? Energy conduit will still be going under the ground. Up there. One more level. One guy. Maybe I should I'll put them both on one side. Cool. Now I need to supply water to these via aqueous accumulator. You can just go there. And, oh, that's actually not going to work because the pipe will cut off the water flow there. So I'm just going to have to move this out a bit. And if I place him... you know what? Give me a second. I'll just set this up quickly. Okay, now we're also going to want some redstone furnaces to make like charcoal. And we'll just put these guys down. Oh, I don't know. Just right beside these. Okay. Some item ducts to move fuel to the engines, and like I said, this is all a very temporary setup till we can get enough dirt to get the forestry farm and enough redstone to set up a proper factory here. This is a very compressed setup at the moment. Okay, and then we're gonna want to put this item duct under here. Start putting wood into the engines. Into the furnaces. And then any excess wood that doesn't go in there, go into a barrel that we're going to place right here. Oops, that's not how I want to do it. Whoa. Well, whatever. We have a lot of item ducts. We can lose some. That's fine. You go up like that. There we go. Perfect. So go in. You go out. And we want you to output top, input bottom, output top, bottom, top, bottom, and one more. Cool. This should all be about ready to go. Only thing we need is a pneumatic servo telling it to only put saplings inside the planter there. And we're going to need some saplings to set that up, as well as some oak wood. Oh, and I should grab an apple, because we're going to need to tell where to send apples. And a barrel as well. Few barrels. Java barrels. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 chests. Let's make these barrels quickly. Three chests. I need some more oak wood. Do I have any more wood planks? Yes, I do. I have a lot. And I believe it was like this. No, what am I missing? Oh, slab on top, more of you on the bottom. Cool. Okay, that should be it. Just need some oak saplings, and we don't need to carry out so much oak wood with us. Cool, let's get this configured. Okay, you pneumatic servo, say, well, whitelist oak saplings only, and you'll plant what side are the various colors on? Doesn't show. How can we figure this out? I guess it's probably going forwards like this. Very interesting. I don't know which side is the front, but I think it's like this because of how the box there. So we'll put oak saplings everywhere but in the bottom corner, that's our potato corner, and then give it some saplings. Actually, I'm going to keep one in my inventory. 2, that's fine. Okay. And okay, so only the saplings can come back in here. And then anything else will go this way. And now just about anything will go in. So that is a problem, because we don't want the excess saplings and apples going here. So I'm probably going to need some more pneumatic servos to control that. One thing that I can do is put the barrels for the saplings and the apples before this point, and they'll go in there first. So that's kind of hacky way to do it, but it'll work. Okay, and excess wood will go in there. And yeah, let's just very temporary setup once again. We'll just do that, and we'll throw apples in there and saplings in there. Eventually these barrels will fill up and they'll start to go in the engines, but by then I'm sure we'll have more pneumatic servos and this all moved around somewhere else. Or I can make these void barrels to avoid that problem. But anyways, yeah, this should be ready to go. Oh, the only thing we gotta do is connect the output and supply power. Oh, I didn't want it to do that. Okay, let's go and test this whole thing out. Oh, yeah, there's a problem. Saplings are going to first go in there because it's closer. So let's put dense, so that will make everything that preferentially go down this way if it can, otherwise it will go this way. Okay, I got some coal already. Let's See if this works. It's a very compact setup. Oh, I completely forgot. I need upgrades for these guys, distance upgrades. And I'm going to need an upgrade of 8. So a quartz upgrade. Ah, nice. It uses Certus quartz. I was afraid it was going to use nether quartz. So I'm going to go make this a little while. I don't have redstone, so I'm going to have to go and collect some redstone, and I will be back with those upgrades. Okay guys, so the dirt factory should be all ready to go. I ended up making platinum upgrades as opposed to the diamond ones I needed. I was wrong about the quartz. I need a radius. Well, actually, I could have made the quartz ones. Oops. Anyways, I ended up making the platinum ones, which are a little excessive, but they'll be fine. They won't overlap into anything else quite yet. I might switch them out for quartz ones in a bit, but they should be good to start. It's weird, the diamond ones need something called flux and Q's electrum ingot, and I just didn't have resources or patience to make that. So I went with the platinum one because I just happen to have a lot of platinum lying around. So let's get this going. Should start harvesting any second now, because it does have power. Oh, this needs to be set to output. Alright, and it always outputs on the back. What am I thinking? And we don't want you going in there. Oh. Okay, why isn't it going? It's probably just scanning for things. Because you got a serious upgrade there, buddy. You should just be roaring. Maybe it needs a second to kick in. Let's try the planter. Oh, there it goes. It's harvesting that tree. So it is going. It's just a little slow at the moment, and now the harvester is out of power. So we'll have to give these guys some more coal to keep them running before everything starts to kick in. I didn't power the redstone furnaces, did I? Oh, okay. Boy, I can't believe that slipped my mind. I'll just quickly run up here, grab the conduit we need and hook those up. And let's grab a bit more coal. Well, at least the harvester's working already, which is a good sign. And I don't know if you can... Okay, yeah, you can power those on the front. Sweet. Harvester's harvesting, planter's planting. I don't know if any of the potatoes are being harvested. Maybe you need a slightly different setting for that. Oh no, they're going. Potatoes are being harvested too. You can see them flowing through. And I put pneumatic servos here to make sure only wood can go in here. Only wood can go in here because there's already some wood there. And then I have oak barrels. So the default route for potatoes will be into the barrels, as well as for apples and saplings. And yeah, this is basically a dirt factory ready to go. So that's nice. We'll soon be producing a ton of dirt. Off camera, I'm gonna automate these barrels so I can automatically remove the dirt once it's ready, using autonomous activators and more vacuum hoppers. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, please leave a like if you like the videos. You know, this is a pretty new channel, so any like really helps me continue if you'd like to see another video. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later.